And I'm Miss Culligan.
And I'm Miss Schmidt.
And today we're going to be talking about Earth and how we see Earth, the characteristics of Earth, and what we can do, most importantly, to preserve our Earth. And so we'll be talking about those things. Bree's going to start off with a book, and while she's reading, be thinking of different things they mention or that you connect to the things you've heard on how we can preserve our Earth, because we'll be discussing it after an activity. So, all right.
If you guys
are done, you need to wash your hands. No, you don't have to. This is like your homework. Because you know what? Like in our stuff, I bet that was like
What's the about?
Raise your hand if you are not done. You do not have your planet glued. So you can take that. Are you gluing the wrong side?
No.
You're going to flip it around?
Yep.
Okay. Can you flip it around then? Does anyone really not do that? Okay, so we're going to have a little discussion
Looks like you and
about our planet Earth. Floyd?
Let's see what on yours.
Oh, okay. We can discuss first. Okay. So we're going to list discussion. Okay, so what are some things, you know, Earth Day is coming up this month, and we need to think of some things that we can do to preserve the Earth and resources of the Earth. We talked about a couple in the book. You guys might have some of your own. Does anybody have one? Cameron?
Pick up litter.
Pick up litter, that's great. Okay, who else has one?
Don't litter.
We'll pick, okay, don't litter. So, don't litter, and then you won't have to pick it up, right? Okay, who else has one? Back there, yeah?
Plant a tree.
Plant a tree, yeah. If we all planted a tree on Earth Day, how many trees would we have planted?
29.
29, and they last forever, right?
No, not real. They die after a few years.
Okay, who else has one? Go ahead.
Sue the people that cut down trees.
Sue them? Yep. Well, we don't really want to sue them. Well, maybe instead we can plant a tree in place of that tree, you know, to keep the peace a little bit. Okay, what's your idea?
Recycle.
Recycle. Okay, who else has one? Yeah. Reuse, recycle, reuse. Okay, who carpools to school? You know what carpooling is? You walk to school? Okay, that's great. Does anyone know what carpooling means? This is a good word to know. Pooling, not pulling. Go ahead. You ride with someone else. So instead of everyone taking their own car, and I mean, how much pollution is that putting? You know, if everyone goes in their own car when we can fit 4 or 5 people in a car or a bus. Yeah, I think that counts because you're
You
putting.
have more than one person in a car rather than just.
Yeah,
If the bus is full, if the bus only has one person, that's not very good.
right.
Is it?
But a bus is keeping from. I mean, how many cars are driving to school? You know, if each child's parent drives them, that's a lot of cars. Go ahead. You forgot? Think about it. Go ahead. Sorry. Reduce. What would we reduce? Do you have an example?
Electricity.
Okay. And what else could we reduce? We could reduce the amount of paper bags we use by maybe getting a lunchbox. Bringing a lunchbox to school.
Technically,
Huh?
everyone else.
Okay, well you guys are doing a great job then, right? Okay, Cameron.
Kill bugs that eat trees.
Well, you know, that's kind of the cycle of life a little bit. So, you know, sure. Is that, yeah, I guess, okay. Kill bugs, I don't know, it depends, I guess, but. The bugs? Is that?
No, like the beetles that eat trees. Ants.
Yeah.
Ants are
Yeah,
fine.
they're eating trees.
Ants, all they do is bite you.
Alright, one more.
Ant is cool.
You weren't raising your hand? Okay. One more or no? Yes? No? Okay. So, go ahead. Recycle, yep, we have recycle on here, reuse and reduce. So, I think it'd be a good idea if maybe each one of you just reflected back on these things we listed and think of one thing like you will do up until Earth Day or on Earth Day, or really like concentrate on this year so you can do your part and collectively as a class do our part to preserve the earth and their resources. Sound good? Okay, well, it was super fun with you guys today. Oh, and before we go, we're all gonna clean our desks a little bit because we got some markers on them. And so if your desk is full of marker, let's get a wet paper towel and wipe them down. We kind of made a mess.